Hello, hard yarners.
Howdy.
That was a nice little shit talking one, but no, it wasn't shit talking.
No, straight to it.
Straight into it.
We cut the fat.
We cut the fat. We did some ghost stories. We did some weird and wonderful experiments.
Yeah,
and
with each other.
Yeah.
I
and
woke
some
up on the floor.
odd things that we've seen, and then
yeah, kind of like oddities in nature.
But this episode was brought to you by alltradescover.com.au. If you're a big business, small business, or medium-sized tradie in that world, hit them up. They're going to be able to cover you. The best thing about them is most of them have been within the trades industry before, and if not, they've been in insurance long enough to understand the pitfalls. So tell them we sent you, and alltradescover.com.au will help you. Nice. This episode is also brought to you by Crafted Finance. If you need a loan, a mortgage, actually, a couple of people hit them up.
Nice.
Yes.
Legends.
So, yep. Hit them up. If you need a mortgage, they're going to be definitely the people to hit up for that. Even business loans, car loans, whatever, they're going to be able to help you.
Yeah.
Present you with all the options. And the best thing about them, they're just like-minded to us. And they're good individuals, good people, just trying to present you with the best option over the term of the loan.
Give them your interest, they'll reduce your interest.
Oh, that is great. That should be their little catchphrase. But also, Yanas, you're going to see a new intro. Did I show you that intro? So I've even spruced it up again, even more. Yeah, even more again.
Nice.
So anyway, just a bit of fun. Lots of themes in which we sort of touch on. Purple hair ladies,
a lot of
which
rabbit
you
holes.
touched on today. But perfect.
If you want MC for any corporate events, Daniel Delby, I'm becoming a specialist at it. I've done the professionals real estate and then West Track. So I would love to come and MC your corporate event to make it fun.
And let's go, Jack, this weekend.
Yes.
Come on, Jackie boy.
Let's go.
You.
Calamara.
Speaking of hard, let's get hard.
Let's get hard.
Welcome to Hard Yarns Podcast.
I am fucking fat.
Anything Chris White says, please disregard it.
5D is actually a state of being. It's a unity consciousness.
That was Hard Yarns with me, Frankie Rose. So I'm going to throw it over to your co-host,
Daniel Delby.
And Cameron Branch.
I would do this and then I'd gong.
Free in attendance for the millions listening at home. Let's get hard.
It's only an hour of power, so.
Well, let's lead with the most interesting stuff and we'll do no fluff.
Cool. Yeah, no fluff.
Stuff, no fluff.
We got in trouble for fluff the other day.
Oh, fuck 'em, bro. I understand.
Mate, do you know what? Someone commented on YouTube. YouTube is the worst for the comments. Someone commented, here 6 minutes and still no talk of, I think it was our Halloween special.
Yeah.
All fluff. And then 7 minutes, you've lost me, I'm out. I was like,
Well, maybe that's good feedback.
Yeah.
Just for YouTube clips, you just cut the start bit
yeah, but
where it gets straight into it.
even regardless, like sometimes we'll talk for 20 minutes before we get into a topic. So,
we're fluffing now.
Well, I've started doing a little bit of listening to podcasts again. And I haven't been doing that for a while. And I listen to, we are fluffing now, but I listen to like Butterflies and Ninjas.
Yeah.
Because I was like, cool, aligned. Let's see how they do it. Mate, they just talk shit for so long and then they do a couple of conspiracies.
Oh, fuck, like us.
It's like us. I was like, oh, cool. But
that's the way to do it because it's not natural.
No, exactly. Yeah. Like, okay, here we go. We're starting with a ghost story. You know, like it's a bit odd, but
but we're gonna do it that way.
Yeah.
So,
well, we got some good serious ones coming up. So this is another fun one. Weird and wonderful.
Cool.
Theme this one
purely, because I read an article and then this other one came up and I was like, oh, these are cool.
Yeah, sick.
So,
do you want to kick us off with something weird and wonderful today?
Okay. Well, the first weird and wonderful.
Weird and wonderful
is they've discovered. I thought it was bullshit, but they've discovered an unholy pride. It's a pretty cool name.
An unholy pride, is that like a lion pride?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
What do you mean unholy?
The unholy pride. So I was like, it sounds like bullshit because they've got a photo of this lion with hyenas. So the Lion King. Has come to life.
Oh my God.
So there's a real life scar out in the wild. Now, I don't know how much, because you get so much AI bullshit, but I've done minimal amount of research,
just enough.
but enough just to see that it's not just a bullshit story with
okay.
an AI photo.
Yeah.
So apparently there was a male lion who was cast out of his own pride. So it's kind of like Simba, because Scar was still there, but he was dealing with the
Well,
hyenas.
Scar was kind of cast out subtly.
Yeah, but like
He's got childhood trauma. You're not good enough.
yeah, I can fully understand why
Yeah,
Scar. Man, he got no puss.
Yeah.
Fucking Mufasa stole his puss.
Yeah, it must be tough.
And like Mufasa gets all the puss now, not even just one, because a lion gets to fuck all. It's
All
not
of
just
them.
Nala.
Yeah.
It's Nala and all the side bitches.
So Scar's just
Scar's sitting there
sexually
going,
frustrated.
yeah, 100%. I was like, no wonder. Like he gets pussy as far as the eye can see,
Looks all
except
gaunt.
for the elephant graveyard. Scar's just getting that hyena puss, and that's even worse because the hyena females have bigger dicks than the males.
Oh yeah, the clitoris is huge or something, isn't it?
At least fucking the guys can find it. So there's an unholy pride
You digress.
that is formed after a male lion was cast out by his own pride, and he somehow met up with 3 female hyenas, and it said one study said that he kidnapped some pups,
Okay.
and they got raised. But I think he just teamed up with 3 female hyenas, and the alliance functions like a normal pride, but with the hyenas as the females, and the lion leads them in a hunt. So most lions don't hunt.
Yeah.
But this dude's hunting
Oh.
with the hyenas.
Yeah.
So he's like, he's hunting alongside hyenas and not sitting back and relaxing. And scientists are studying the phenomenon because it's challenging what they thought actually happens. So,
interspecies.
so it
like,
says that he
aligning.
stole and raised hyenas, but I don't know if they've just made that bit up.
Okay.
But
Why would they make that up? Was that it's just
well, just to explain how a lion is with
or is
hyenas.
it a hypothesis?
Uh,
Or don't know.
Hyena hypothesis. So trial cameras first caught him grooming pups instead of hunting them, allegedly. So now he's a pedophile.
Oh, fucking hell.
But yeah, he was apparently like looking after the pups, and then months later he disappeared with 3 females into the wild. And now he's been back. He's returned with the full fucking hyena pride taking over the territory ruled by his old pride. So
This is the Lion King. This is the Lion King.
sounds
He's
like the Lion King.
Is someone just going, look at this? Like, let's just see if we can take the piss.
So yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that it's real because like it looks like one of those fucking It sounds like that fake shit.
Oh, of course, but still, sometimes the most weird and wonderful things are the most real.
Yeah.
Well, that's
So,
interesting.
yeah, I
That
thought that was
reminds
kinda
me
cool.
of the story of the
I
Ghost
hope
in the
it's not-
Darkness.
I hope it's not AI though.
You know the Ghost.
Oh,
in
that's wild, man.
that's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Val Kilmer.
Because that was like the brother lions.
Yes.
And they were just, did they have mange or something? And they were just they just went wild and just killed people for fun.
Yeah, they had to hire a hunter. They were killing like
All the railroad
hundreds.
workers.
Yeah, all the railway workers.
But not eating them, just killing them.
Yeah,
Because that's like cats do play with their,
food.
yeah.
Oh, I see that.
So,
Yeah, my cats are fucked.
yeah.
Get a mouse in the house every now and then.
I was in a house.
They just bring it in and go, here you go, sir.
Yeah, fuck.
Presenting you your feed. Yeah.
Dumb gift, bro.
Yeah.
You need to train the cats to go find money. Like I saw a guy was training. He trained a crow. Have you seen that story?
No.
So there's one guy who's read another story. So the original story was this crow would hang out near, let's say it's a subway, and it noticed that people were swapping money,
Yeah.
and coming out with subways. So the crow would find nickels and money, and wait by the door, and drop the money, and people would feed it.
Oh my god.
So the guy saw this crow. He's like, man, it's fucking so smart.
Just
So
go steal money.
He went in and just bought a Subway for the crow because it was so smart. So
Yeah.
he lost money on the
Yeah.
on the transaction. And there was another guy who's feeding crows,
Yeah.
but giving them, before he feeds them, they touch the note, the money note.
Yeah.
So he's training them. If they find a note, they get food.
Oh.
So he's only just started posting the videos. So I want to see if he.
Well,
So how good?
isn't that loosely remember someone trained their cat to do that. And so they
cash?
were like, yeah, well, just with
I've paid for pussy before.
Yeah, with items, just taking things and bringing them back, and they'd sell them at the whatever secondhand shop.
Yeah, right. So instead of bringing back animals, just random.
Yeah,
just dragged back a Volkswagen.
Yeah, like bringing back diamonds and whatever. Yeah, fucking
that's
nuts.
you know what they call that, don't you?
What?
Cat burglar. Let's go.
Oh, good start, Delby. All right. I'm going to read. You know what I'm going to read? I'm going to read a study. Stick to animals, hey?
Cool.
The 100th monkey effect. Have you heard about the 100th?
Yeah, this is insane. So this is one of the most mind-blowing experiments, and it's a great reflection on society.
Yes. Now, I hope it's the same one that you've read. The story originates from studies in the 1950s in Japan, and it began by washing sand-covered sweet potatoes. So this young lady was washing sand-covered sweet potatoes, and a monkey observed her doing this. And so the theory, or the I guess the pop culture, because this is very orally it's not an actual study, and maybe you know an actual study of this, but once a critical math, oftenly mythically suggested as the 100th monkey, has learned that behavior, it spontaneously spread to other surrounding islands with no direct contact.
Oh, no, I don't know this one.
Implying a collective or non-local, a non-local consciousness.
So in short, these monkeys observed the woman washing the potato.
Yeah.
So they've gone, oh, I'm going to copy that.
Yes.
Then shared it with the other monkeys. Mm-hmm. Those monkeys have all learnt.
Yep.
But then by some magical force,
which they popularized the saying the 100th monkey. So once you hit a critical mass.
That's so strange.
Yeah. So
monkeys on another island will start doing the behavior even though they haven't seen it.
Yes. Which is odd. So now,
but that's very similar with humans. We have a lot of parallel thinking and a lot of awakenings and consciousness and
it's not understood why, but it's while basic observational data of the monkeys learning new behavior is real, to leap to a dramatic non-local consciousness spreading behavior isn't supported by rigorous evidence. There hasn't been because it's observational.
So it could just be a couple of monkeys went for a swim or just got on a boat and
who knows?
To another island.
Yeah, correct. The weird paradox.
The first ever boat people monkey.
Yeah. Be careful. The weird paradox. Our mind likes simple tipping point stories. Once X people do Y, everything changes. So by nature, social learning might be messy. Nature is messy and gradual. There's no bang. That's why they say the awakening or those sorts of things, or the second coming of Christ. It's not like this, it appears. It's a gradual thing where you realize, you're in it. And it's social conditioning. But it's, what is it? Yeah, so we learn by age, structure, observational learnings. It's not magic. And it's the same with social justice. You don't just get one moment where you go, we're not racist now.
Yeah.
It just gradually changes over time. It's just a normal evolution maybe in thinking. So that could be explaining what the monkey is.
Yeah.
It's never been rigorously
tested. Why did you just link racism to monkeys?
The same reason you said boat people to monkeys.
Mine was completely, completely different.
So it's not been rigorously tested, but very interesting nonetheless.
Well, I thought that was the experiment, which was a social construct and people just doing stuff because they've been ingrained to do it. Very similar experiment. They had some monkeys in a room or it might have been chimps, and they had food, bananas at the top of a ladder. And they started with one monkey, and when he tried to get the food, they would either sprayed him with water or electrocuted him. Yeah. They gave him some sort of punishment.
Yeah.
So every time the monkey went up, it was punished. So then they introduced another monkey into the room. Yeah. And as that monkey tried to get the food, the other monkey punished that monkey.
So it was...
And then by the end of the experiment, they took out... Actually, it was a group of monkeys, sorry. They started with a group of monkeys, and they would punish, all the monkeys that tried to get the food, they would fuck them up. And then they eventually introduced a new monkey, and then all that group would fuck that monkey up when it tried to do what they'd been punished for.
Yeah.
And by the end of it, they replaced every monkey with a whole fresh batch, and they continued that behavior. No one knew why. None of the monkeys knew why, but they just wouldn't go get the food.
Really?
Yeah, and it continued and continued. And they've done similar experiments like this in.
Well, that's similar to the collective consciousness idea.
Well, it's that whole dictatorship and the one rule.
But if they
Once
don't,
everyone's ingrained enough to follow what you do and you get punished, then people just follow rules and they don't know why. Like COVID was a great example.
well, yeah,
But they've done human experiments on this where they put people in a waiting room
yeah,
and everyone
they stand
stands up
Yeah,
when there's a buzzer and then they sit down again, and eventually they replace everyone in the room, and no one knows why they're standing up. They just do it because everyone else is. I know for a fact I wouldn't.
yeah.
If there was a buzzer and people and they didn't explain to me why they're standing up, I'd be fucking sitting down. I'll be reading. I'll be on my phone.
Yeah.
I know 100%. I'm not fucking. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's a dumb experiment. But
yeah.
if there was like some money, and I went to get some money, and someone just beat the fuck out of me
Yeah.
or electrocuted me,
Yeah. You know, you see that I seen this at the airport, and I realized maybe I am a little bit more fall in line than you think, because I was in that situation where I could see all the, you know, in airports now, they got the things you can press your passport down, and it's like they've got the green lights on either side, and you just do it yourself, self-serve.
Yeah.
Like a digital ID. And they were all over there. And then everyone else was in line to go through the people. And I was like, why is no one going over there? And eventually I got close to the front of this line, and I was like, I've got the passport that can go through there. Why are we not lining up over there? And then someone just went and did it and went through. And I was like,
Yeah.
I've just been standing in line.
Humans stand in line for no reason.
Yeah.
They've done that as well. An experiment in shopping centres.
Yeah.
I used to show my students this. They set up a velvet rope, a red rope, and things,
Yeah.
and people just started lining up. And because other people were lining up, they'd line up as well. So dumb.
Yeah.
I would have tried the other ones first every time.
Yeah.
I don't follow.
I've changed.
I'm always fucking like, nah, I'm not lining up there. I'm
Yeah.
going to try skip. Usually it backfires.
Yeah.
But I'm like, fuck that.
That's the fear. They're like, oh, you've wasted
yeah.
you've
But I'll
lost
just
your
like,
spot in the line.
I'll just wait
Yeah.
a bit longer.
Well, I did it at the airport when we got back, and there was one that was open, and then I was like, why is no one using that? So I went, it was green, ready to go. And then I got there, and then the guy goes, no paper in it, mate. So we've all tried. I was like, okay. So we're not all. But I realised maybe that was my little...
Yeah.
Way
In
back
situations like that where the risk the reward outweighs the risk. But if it's like you're in a car and like everyone's crossing on one side of the river, you're like, that looks safer. You're like, no, I'm going to go on that other side. Well, I've got another nature one. It's not weird or wonderful. It's just really cool.
Yeah.
They've discovered, because there's so much issues with like losing species and how important bees are. They just discovered a new species of bee in Western Australia in the goldfields.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
This wild bee, native bee, and it's got like little devil-like horns. So they called it fucking Megachili Lucifer. Now,
Why?
yeah,
Why the name?
because it's got the devil horns, but also it's a light. Lucifer means light bringer, so they named it that because it's bringing light to this situation of the bees.
That's okay.
But yeah, I don't like the fact that I've gone with that. But it looks like a little devil. So they've discovered that up near
Do you have the photo of it?
the Bremer Range. Yeah.
Oh, it does.
So
Oh, yeah.
so I thought that was kind of a cool little discovery. Who's a fan of the Netflix series Lucifer, and it looked like Lucifer, so they called it that.
I love it. I've got a pain tolerance study.
Cool. I know for a fact. Here's a random fact: orange hair people can tolerate pain.
Yes.
more than regular.
Yeah, that's genetic, hey?
Yeah, and years of bullying.
Yeah, well, potentially, because this will...
No, I don't know. It's got something to do with their pain thresholds. They did it on MythBusters,
yes.
and all the gingers had a high threshold. That's why Matt Rao can eat grass.
Yeah. So, all right. So, swearing and pain tolerance. So, what was done? A landmark study titled "Swearing as a Response to Pain: Effect of Daily Swearing Frequency." That was in 2011. Looked at how repeatedly saying a swear word affected how long participants could hold their hand in ice cold water. The cold presser task, it's called. Researchers found that the participants who had used a swear word could hold their hand in longer. Greater pain tolerance was implied compared to those using neutral words. A more recent review in 2024, Fuck Pain, it's titled, a mini review on hypologesic effects of swearing.
Hypologesic.
Hypologesic?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
Hypologesic. So
Hypologesic.
an analgesic is numbing pain. So hypologesic must mean that it is increasing your tolerance to numbing pain.
Okay.
Because hypo is too much and hyper is not enough. Right?
I love having a science teacher on. This is great.
I could have got that round the wrong way. But, you know what I mean.
Okay,
it's
cool.
hypertension and hypotension. And then what's the hydration one where you're hypo and
Hyponatremic and
Which one's the one where you've got too much?
Hypo. Oh,
Yeah.
now I'm questioning myself.
Hypernutrients is when you don't have enough.
I think, yeah.
Quick Google would solve this.
Yes.
But
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So where are we? So summarized that multiple. So that study summarized that multiple well-powered studies confirm that swearing can modulate acute pain in lab settings. One study also compared native English versus native Japanese speakers to test whether cultural language differences matter. They found swearing in the native language improved the pain tolerance. So in one experiment, participants repeating fuck versus neutral word had about a 32% increase in pain threshold, and time until pain was felt was a 33% increase in tolerance. The effect seems strongest when swear words is emotionally charged and perhaps less frequent in one's normal vocabulary.
So if you're like, Kelly Clarkson!
yeah, well, if it's given the same, I guess. So it's not fully understood how it works, but the hypothesis is that an emotional arousal triggering a fight or flight response, sympathetic activation, psychologic disinhibition, distraction, self-confidence boost. But mediation analysis haven't pinned down it cleanly. It suggests vocal expression and emotional release, maybe even sacred taboo, can shift physical reality. It also offers a bit of a metaphor, releasing up pent-up energy, so swearing, and can change your threshold. So
people that have been in a long-term relationship that they hate, they stay in 33% longer because it was like that fucking bitch cunt.
Yeah.
Motherfucking dog slut can't fuck. And that could have been guy or girl, by the way, listeners. That wasn't gender specific.
Yeah, so that's interesting. So swearing does actually help you tolerate pain.
Fuck yeah. Well, I had my own epiphany. Actually, I had a massage on Monday. That was a Rainer massage, I think it's called. So I guess this fits into Weird and Wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell us about that. What is Rainer?
I'll just double check.
Is it Cam?
No, he would have missed the massage. He would be trying to get your knot and fucking get you off to the side 4 times out of 5. Raynor massage is a system of bodywork developed by Australian naturopath Brandon Rayner. It covers not just the muscles of the body, but the skeletal system and subtle energy systems. So I went there for my neck, pinched nerves in my neck, but she also does chakra work. So she did like all 6 chakras.
Yeah. How does she do that?
I have no idea.
Just like.
So it's all intuitive and sensing and like, lots of like, I don't know. You know how we always say we can't explain shit?
Yeah.
But it's there?
Yeah.
So she's getting messages and everything that she was sending through to me was pretty bang on. Like,
wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. So, but the thing that she said the most was my third eye was way too open. She's like, she goes, this is huge. You keep, like everyone's attracted to you because you solve their problems. She's like, you keep giving away all of your energy and you don't have anything for yourself. You need to shut it off. Okay. She said like, everyone keeps coming to you for something and you're a people pleaser, so you don't say no. Yeah. So she's like, the message I'm getting is like, we need you to actually fill your own cup before filling other people's cup. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's perfect timing.
Put some boundaries in.
That was the exact words that she said. They were like, they're saying you need boundaries.
Yes.
The other thing they were saying is the same thing I always get is let go. Always like, let go.
Yeah.
Let go. Stop trying to analyze everything. Stop thinking up here. Drop down into your heart space. Still can't do it just yet.
Oh, it's not easy. I'm struggling with it lately. Like, letting go of trying. Fuck, I keep going like I think I was talking to you about the YouTube. That strike we got.
Yeah.
And all I wanted to do was get it going. And that was causing like this tension almost, and then even today I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this podcast done, and then we're gonna quickly go pick up Scotty. Maybe I can quickly edit it, and then I went, stop.
Yeah.
Let's do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like record the episode, go pick up Scotty, and then go for a bike ride, whatever.
Yeah.
Just hang out. Who cares if it's out tomorrow?
Yeah.
And with something I was saying to, I can't remember who I had this conversation with, one of our recent guests. Anyway, I said the same thing. What does it matter if it's out tomorrow or the next day?
Yeah.
Like I've had this implied thing where I feel like I owe it to the listeners to make sure I get the content out that day.
Well, I don't know that we're even recording.
No, exactly. So exactly.
Yeah.
So why am I so tense? So letting go of that, it's tough. Really tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think letting go? What's yours? Letting go of control or
nah,
everything?
It's just people and more faith based. Like it was just like let go of all your inhibition. Well, not inhibitions, just like all the logic sort of things, and just have a bit of faith.
That's interesting because you definitely are like, let's have a plan. I need security that this plan's going to work, and I want security that it's going to work. And blah blah blah. Yeah, and so maybe it is just.
Yeah, I'll talk about off air as well.
Yeah.
What the other thing was, but then the interesting one was she's like, "Oh, you're doing something new. There's something different in a month's time." The messages I'm getting are saying lock in and do it, commit to it. So,
Okay.
Right. So I'm doing teacher comedy night quiz night, the first ever.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know if I should do it at Canfield, because I don't know if I was going to charge too much and we're going to lose money on it.
Yeah,
I mean, Canfield, the venue is perfect for
Yeah,
it.
yeah, fuck yeah.
But I was like, do I do that or do I do a Christmas special? Do I do both? And I was umming and ahhing, and that was the first thing she said. She's
Just
like,
do it.
whatever the new thing is that you're thinking of doing, do it. I was like, all right.
Sick.
And then I hit up Canfield and it's going to be very cost effective for me. And I've got 16 teams registered, so I'm just going to do it.
Perfect.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then she put all the fucking suction cups on me.
Yeah, I've seen all that. Suction
no,
cups. So can you see on the back? Yeah, all your bruises.
Already gone. Oh, there's one.
Yeah. So anyone who's just listening, you see the suction cups and things. What are they for? They're just to move.
Well, the theory is that it sucks all the old blood, like all your muscles and all the myofascia and that. Mm-hmm. If it's all knotted up, it's not allowing all the blood to flow through and the toxins. So if there's little micro knots or tears or whatever,
yeah,
so it sucks it all to the front, and then blood comes and cleans all the toxins away. That's the theory. Makes sense.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it was really cool. She did some shit on with my stomach, and it was an interesting experience.
Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm definitely on that same as you, like letting go.
Yeah.
And you think you can let go, and you think you let go of 48 other things, and you do. And you're like, oh, the one thing I was not letting go of was control, or was just trying. Like, oh, I keep trying. Maybe you stop trying.
Yeah, that's not great. That's not great advice, though.
That's so counterintuitive.
Yeah.
To just do.
Yeah, but you need to try.
Or do you?
I'll try. No, there is no try.
Because
Do or do not, there is no try.
And that's the yeah. So that is
fucking Star Wars.
That is the What does Yoda say?
Do or do not, there is no try.
Yeah, just do.
I haven't watched Star Wars
but that's
since
such
I
a
was
good.
8, but I know that line.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm sort of getting at. Like,
Yeah.
stop trying, stop doing fucking just keep pushing, and you got to work hard to get it done. Just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just keep doing. Yeah, nice.
All right. My next story, it's a bit of a longer one.
Okay, cool. Is this weird?
Yeah.
Mm.
So there was a fella called Elmer J. McCurdy, born January 1st, 1880 till October 7th, 1911. He was an American outlaw who was killed in a shootout with police after robbing a train in Oklahoma. He was dubbed the bandit who wouldn't give up. because you fast forward, his mummified body was put on display at Oklahoma Funeral Home, and then he became a fixture on a traveling carnival and sideshow circuit during the 1920s through the 1960s. Now, I've sort of given away the ending here. I should have started with what I read.
Yeah.
So maybe you can edit this to be better. But so his body's embalmed and gone through a traveling carnival for 1920s to the 1960s for 40 years. He changed hands several times and eventually wound up at the Pike Amusement Zone in Long Beach, California, where they were filming. So I should have started with this. They were filming the $6 Million Man.
Oh.
There.
Yep.
At this Pike Amusement Park in Long Beach, California. And as they were moving one of the props, the arm snapped off and they noticed muscles and bones inside. And they're like, what the heck? So they reported it to the police. Yeah. And they've done this this massive research, and it was a person that was on display. They just thought it was like a fake outlaw.
Oh my
dummy.
God.
So families are going through this amusement place in Long Beach, California, dead body hanging from the roof.
Oh my God.
Forever. So and they didn't know until like they moved it and it snapped off and they saw like stuff inside. So from when he was born to being mummified to there, it had been lost along the way that it was an actual human. So it was just on display at a kid's amusement park. Now,
very realistic one.
Yeah, well, it was missing its like toes. It was missing ears. So, but it was so leathery. It just looked like a real shitty fucking mannequin.
Yeah.
So, the way it happened was, I won't worry about his actual backstory. So there's a photo of him there as well.
Oh,
so
looks proper real.
Curtis' body was taken to the Undertaker in Oklahoma, where it was unclaimed. The owner and the Undertaker embalmed the body with an arsenic-based preservative, typically used in the era to preserve a body for a long period of time when there was no next of kin. He shaved the face because it was an outlaw, so he shaved him, dressed the body in a suit, and stored it in the back of the funeral home. Because the body lay unclaimed, he wouldn't bury it because it was going to cost him money.
Yeah, wow.
Because it already cost him money, so he's done all the services.
Yeah.
So he's not burying it, and he's not. He wouldn't release the body until he was paid.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Well, I've got this dead stuffed body. What am I going to do with it? I'm a funeral home, so he's going to put it on display."
Oh my God!
Right? Which sounds weird to us, but I think in Māori culture they put the dead body out after a few days at the home.
Okay.
So I think there's other South American cultures where they dress the body doing its favorite thing. Yeah. Like if it's playing piano, they'll set it up playing piano and you can go visit it. Yeah. Lucky I don't live there because I'll be jerking off after. Or just playing with a big pair of titties.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So he dressed the corpse up in street clothes, placed a rifle in the hands and stood it up in the corner of the funeral home. So for a nickel, he let visitors see the bandit who wouldn't give up. It started to become a popular attraction at the funeral home and drew the attention of carnival promoters. So they hear about this bandit who won't give up. And back in the day, the carnivals and the traveling, the fucking women with the moustaches.
Yeah.
2025 now, it's just normal. Johnson received numerous offers to sell McCurdy's corpse, but refused. October 6, 1916, a man calling himself Ava contacted Johnson claiming to be McCurdy's long-lost brother from California. Ava had already contacted the Osage, the county sheriff, and a local attorney to get permission to take custody of the body and ship it to San Francisco for a proper burial. The following day, Ava arrived at the funeral home with another man that called himself Wayne, who also claimed to be McCurdy's brother. So Johnson released the body to the men who put it on a train and shipped it to San Francisco. Well, instead of shipping it to San Francisco, they shipped it to Arkansas City, Kansas, because the men who claimed to be his siblings were in fact James and Charles Patterson, the owner of the Great Patterson Carnival Shows, a traveling carnival. After learning from his brother Charles about the popular embalmed bandit, the two concocted a scheme to take possession of the body so they could feature it in his carnival. Now, McCurdy's corpse would be featured in Patterson's carnival as the outlaw who would never be captured alive until 1922. Then Patterson sold his whole carnival to a guy called Louis Sonny. Sonny then used the corpse in his traveling Museum of Crime, which featured wax replicas of famous outlaws Jesse James and Bill Doolin for 6 years. It was part of the official sideshow that accompanied the Trans-American Foot Race. In 1933, it was acquired for a time by a director called Dwayne Esper to promote his exploitation film Narcotic. This is where the story changes, and the corpse was placed in the lobby of theatres as a dead dope fiend, whom Esper claimed had killed himself while surrounded by police after he robbed a drugstore to support his habit. So he's like, changed the story on him. By the time Esper acquired McCurdy's body, it had become mummified. The skin was hard, shriveled, and the body had shrunk.
Yeah.
Esper claimed the skin deterioration was proof of the dope fiend's drug abuse. After Sonny died in 1949, the corpse was placed in storage in an LA warehouse for 15 years. In 1964, his son Dan lent the corpse to filmmaker David Friedman, resulting in a brief appearance in Friedman's film She Freak in 1967. So they've got a real dead body in that movie.
Oh my God.
In 1968, Dan sold the body with other wax figures for $10,000 to Spoonie Singh, the owner of Hollywood Wax Museum. So people thought that everyone else is wax, and this other dead body, they all thought it was just a wax figure. Singer bought the figures for 2 Canadian men who exhibited them at Mount Rushmore. While being exhibited there, the corpse sustained a lot of damage in a windstorm, lost the tips of the ears, fingers, toes were blown off.
Fucking hell.
The men eventually returned the corpse back to Singh, who decided that it looked too gruesome and not like life enough to exhibit anymore in the Wax Museum. So he sold it to Ed Lurch, part owner of the Pike Amusement Zone in Long Beach, California.
Didn't look real enough. It's a fucking real.
Well, it's too gruesome.
Body.
It was too gruesome because it was a wax museum. They need to look more lifelike.
Yeah.
By 1976, McCurdy's corpse was hanging in the Laugh in the Dark Funhouse exhibition at the Pike. And it was discovered because they were filming $6 Million Man there, and a prop man thought it was a wax mannequin hanging from the gallows, which is where your head's out. And the mannequin's arm broke off with human bone and muscle tissue. By the time they did the autopsy, it only weighed 23 kilos and was 160 centimeters in height. There was some hair visible on the sides and the back of the head, while the ears, big toes, and fingers were missing. The examination revealed incisions from the original autopsy and embalming, and tests on the tissue found arsenic, which they figured out was in embalming fluid only up to the late 1920s. It had tuberculosis in the lungs, bunions and scars that McCurdy was documented to have, so they matched it all up. The bullet that caused his death was removed during the autopsy, but the jacket of the bullet was found in him, and they pinpointed the area of when the man was clued, matched it all up, took some radiographs of the skull and superimposed it and figured out that it was McCurdy.
Imagine, it's in a film studio now almost, or whatever they're doing. It's just sitting around as a mannequin.
Well, it's buried now.
Yeah, but you're carrying it around going, this mannequin's in the way, and you're just picking it up. It's only 23 kilos.
Yeah.
So you're just like, I'll move it over here. And you're just picking up some human dead body.
Yep.
Fucking hell.
So eventually they tracked down his ancestors and they buried him in 1977 with 300 people in attendance.
300 people?
Buried next to Bill Doolin, the outlaw. To ensure McCurdy's body wasn't stolen, 2 feet of concrete was poured over the casket. How good would it be if he showed up somewhere again?
Oh, my Lord. What is he? The outlaw that never gave up?
Yeah.
My Lord.
So that was interesting because, I think where I saw it was real body in a wax museum they discover. So I was like, that sounds interesting. And I looked into it and it was like, fuck.
Fucking hell. That is.
Yeah.
Is that a good way to hide a body? If you're a murderer, not giving anyone. Do you ever get in situations where you're watching a movie and you're like, if I was that guy?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah, but you'll put yourself in
the
the
movie
bad.
would last 8 minutes.
Yeah, you put yourself in the bad situation as well. Like you're the bad guy.
Yeah.
What I would do.
Yeah. Well, this is how I would kill someone.
Yeah.
If you ever had that, right?
Interesting, and I know we're getting him on, but that movie Roofman, sorry.
Yeah, I'm halfway through it actually.
Oh, watching it? Yeah. So I went to the movies and watched it, and Roofman, and the writer is coming on. What, next week maybe? Whatever.
Once he gets his second idea sorted.
Finalised, yep, sure.
So for listeners that don't know what we're talking about, my friend did the screenplay or the writing of the movie Roofman.
With Channing Tatum and
so
Kirsten Dunst.
He actually became friends with the real life Roofman and spent years on phone calls and letters and learning about all of his story, which inspired the film.
Yeah, so he's coming on, and we'll talk to him about it. But I remember putting myself in his situation, going, what would I do? Going, I don't know, living in a
Toys R Us.
Yeah, that's a weird little.
That's the last
situation,
place
bro.
you'd ever think someone would be.
Oh, I know, but there's a lot of people around.
Yeah.
Can you stop shaving your beard the same?
Yeah.
Grow a beard.
Yeah.
Dye your hair blonde.
I was literally
look a
having these
little
things.
bit
I was like,
different.
if you had the money,
put some glasses on. Go get a hotel.
if you had the money, would you do plastic surgery to your face to make yourself look different?
I don't know.
Like, because then you basically lose who you are. If you had to, if there's no way you could ever come back, and you have to completely change, are you going somewhere?
Well, he was
and plastic surgerying your face?
Like if I was committing to going,
Like you're shaving your nose down? Are you fucking changing the shape of your cheeks?
yeah, I'd do all that if I had to completely leave. Yeah, you'd have to, wouldn't you? If you're completely changing your life. What's
so
that?
weird.
Isn't that the spoiler alert? That's the end of Smoking Aces. With
Oh yeah,
Ryan
that's such a good
Reynolds.
movie. I've only watched it once.
Yeah.
I need to watch that again.
Yeah,
Is that the one where they're all converging on the hotel room?
trying to kill Ari Gold.
Yeah.
Well, not Ari Gold, Jeremy Piven.
Yeah, sick.
What's
I
his
need to
name?
watch that again.
What's his name in the movie?
I know.
Mate, such a good movie.
Yeah. I remember watching that going, this is fucking sick.
Yeah, who's Jason Bateman, Ben Affleck.
I should do a part 2.
Try and kill someone else.
Yeah, like the whole premise is awesome.
It was sick. Alicia Keys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, she was kind of sexy in that.
Yeah. There was mate, it was a fucking awesome film.
Yeah.
Great film. Ryan Reynolds. Who else?
Now,
Yeah, anyway.
I've just said how I would kill someone. I wouldn't never kill anyone, but I always think like if you're doing something to someone that knows that's going to happen, they're always petrified and scared.
Yeah.
Now, if you want them to relax, right?
Mm.
Do you remember the show Scare Tactics with Shannon Doherty?
Yeah.
If I was about to murder you, right?
Yeah.
Whatever the scenario is, get it so you're scared and go, just joking, man. You're on Scare Tactics.
And then kill
There's a
them.
camera. And they
Yeah.
go,
Yeah.
What? Boom. And that's how you do it, bro. You go, are you scared? Yeah. Good. You're on Scare Tactics. Oh, man. Just look, there's a camera there. Then fucking butts. See ya. I've always thought that, man. I was watching this going, what if you tell someone that Scare Tactics, but it's not?
Just to kill him.
Just to get them to relax. Yeah. So,
Oh, that's so fun. And then they find out there's no cameras and then they're scared
Yeah.
again. They're
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
what the fuck
yeah,
are you doing, bro? Okay. Well, speaking of scary, actually, no, before we get to the spooky stories, I got one more study to talk about.
yeah.
This one's called the Hawthorne effect. Do you know what the Hawthorne effect is? Nothing about it?
Oh, well, just getting all the good players.
Yeah, so the Hawthorne effect, people doing differently simply because they're observed. So,
Yeah. Okay. This is like almost a human extension of this double slit theory. But
well, yes.
With behavioural.
But with behavioural. Yes, correct. So, origin, 1920s, 30s. At Hawthorne Works plant in Illinois, researchers changed lighting conditions for workers and found productivity went up.
I've read this study.
Yeah, but then also went up when lighting was dimmed. The key idea, productivity changed simply because the workers knew they were part of a study. It's weird because it suggests that the context being observed can actually have an effect. Can have as much of an effect as the variable being changed.
So basically, what to clean that up?
Yep.
They decided to observe people's productivities. They initially were testing lighting conditions.
Yes.
But the side analysis of that was they noticed that while these people were being observed, their productivity went up purely because they were being watched.
Yes.
Yeah, so they decided, they were like, oh, that's interesting, that humans work better when they're being watched.
Yeah, so behavior shifts because of awareness, not because of the experimental conditions. So that's interesting.
So they extrapolated that
Yes.
and into security cameras being watched when you're working. So
Yeah.
you know that at any point people could be watching you. So you don't even have to have a human watching you.
Yes. Yeah, it's interesting. So I guess it could be seen as a mirror of your own, like when you observe your own thoughts and how that's shuts you down. Flow state, you're in flow state, and then you start to realize everything's going good, and you think about it, you force it, and then you lose it.
Yeah.
It's that's a deeper version of that. But yeah, it's so people were affected by it being observed, as opposed. So this now brings into question any sort of observational or what do they call it, epidemiology study as well.
Yeah.
because you know
Yeah,
you're part of a study,
Yeah.
so you're going to change your
Habits.
yeah.
Yeah. Happens a lot. They always have to take measures for that. It's like, oh, how much fruit did you eat? And you don't want to look like you're unhealthy, so you just lie.
Yeah.
You know,
so
so-
I remember I was looking this up because I was looking up something to do with something came up. How did you know that?
I was just guessing.
Yeah. So I've given up. I've given up porn.
That's what I said when I got caught looking for. I was researching.
I've given up.
researched porn.
I've given up porn.
Yeah.
And
It's hard
fucking hard.
and soft, and then hard again.
It's been interesting. It's good, very good. But the thing I noticed when I was doing the research, I was like, oh, I wonder if this is like common. Like, what are the rates like? How detrimental is porn to society?
Yeah.
And the rates were pretty high. It was like 45%. I can't remember, but 45% ish men watch porn daily. And then they were like, this is probably underreported because of shame and of reporting that
Yep.
they do it. So yeah, like a high amount of people. And then I was looking into it to see if it's an interesting thing we could talk about.
Sure,
but-
buddy.
Yeah, well,
Okay, that's why you're looking into it.
well, I was looking into it to see if there was a good,
Were you studying very hardcore?
very hardcore, looking to see if there's something we could discuss on the pod. But it's probably very obvious, you know, porn is.
Yeah, well, I
not good
saw
for health.
somebody was saying, how's that for a reference? I saw a guy
yeah.
that porn was helping young men
Yeah, okay.
because they weren't pent up and being aggressive.
Yeah,
and
so the pros and cons.
it was turning men into little bitches, kind
Yeah,
of.
so, I heard, again, I think it was on the same podcast I listened to the other day with Tucker Carlson and Chris Williamson, and they were talking about how having that as a outlet is actually what's helping all these young, angry men not divert their attention and just go crazy. And it was on that sort of elephant theory. There's no leaders, there's no direction, there's no consequences to your action. So if it wasn't for things like porn or video games, they're not going to be directing all their attention and their anger when they're yelling at people on their headphones.
Yeah.
They're going to be doing that in the streets, the young men's.
So what's the equivalent of porn for blue-haired lefties that are screaming in the street? Like, obviously they can't watch porn because they've cut off their bits. So like, what's the equivalent? What do you give them
What do you give them?
to distract them?
A mirror.
They'll start yelling at it more.
Yeah. All right. So I've got two pretty decent stories in the first two that I read. So there's fucking hundreds in the messages that I can go through. So I'll read them. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. So my son was 3 years old. I found out I was pregnant with our second child. We let our father-in-law know the news. Sadly, 1 week later, my father-in-law passed away. Within our culture, we hold funerals in our marae. Is it a house with a casket? I'm going to say marae. In a marae, which is a house, with the casket open.
Well, there you go. Sort of leads into that.
Yes.
What I spoke about.
So maybe
with
it is
the
Maori.
owl.
Yeah. Casket open.
How do you spell that word, Marae?
Marae. Is that the
M-A-R.
Maori?
Marae.
Yes.
It's Polynesian.
Polynesian. Okay. So, fuck. Okay.
There you
Similar there.
How weird's that?
There
Always
we go.
happens, eh?
There we go. Okay. So within our culture,
It's probably pronounced, Maraya.
Marae or something.
like that.
I'll say it like that.
Maraya Taya.
Okay. Within our culture, we hold funerals in a marea, which is a house with an open casket. My 3-year-old is standing at the main door saying, "Papa's flying in now."
Oh, shit.
He ran to his papa's casket saying to me and other family members, "Papa has a scar down his chest." I giggled to him saying, "Okay, son."
Yeah,
Then-
because of the autopsy.
Yeah, he then went to my father-in-law, lifted part of his shirt and said, "See, I told you, he has one behind his head too." I was numb. I just looked at my son and looked around the room like his eyes... I just looked at my son and he was looking around the room like he was chasing a butterfly. And then he looks up at us and say, "Papa's flying out of the window now." A few weeks passed and we found out the sex of our baby. We had a name set for her and everything. We told this news to my son, who replied to us saying, "No, her name is Charlie after Papa." Charlie is now 5 years old, and she reminds us of him in so many ways.
Yeah, right. So the kid, I was going to say that's a wholesome story because the kid knew the scars were there.
Yeah.
That weren't there
Yes.
before.
Correct.
A very important point to make.
Yes.
Because if he's like, Papa has a scar on his chest.
Yeah.
How have you seen
exactly.
your Papa with no shirt on?
And he's 3. So, that was a interesting, wholesome, lovely story.
And he had a scar on his
Back
head
of
where
his
they
head
did
or
the
tops,
brain bit.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's where all the Democrats are going as well.
Yeah, how does a 3-year-old know that shit? Yeah. That's good. All right. Another one. And the last one, or the other one that I got.
Actually, I shouldn't say Democrats. Far left is what I'd say.
Yeah, exactly. That is a
Extreme
good
left.
stipulation, I think, because people...
Yeah.
All right. After losing my mother, I sat with my sister and father planning her headstone. My mother was known by 2 names, her legal name and her shortened one. No one ever called her by her legal name, and I sat in a debate with my father and sister about it. They both wanted her legal one, but I thought she would have wanted her common name. Later on that night, I was going to bed, passed by my mum's photo with tears in my eyes, and I asked her to show me a sign if she would prefer her common name on the headstone. I then walked upstairs, went into the bathroom to have a shower. It was 1:30 a.m. in the morning, and my bathroom window was half open. Out of nowhere, a white feather flew in through the window and landed on my left foot. She answered me within 45 seconds.
Yeah, but what was the answer?
The question was,
Do you want your common name?
yes.
But why is it always a fucking feather? You need to have a predetermined agreement.
I agree.
Everyone goes, feather.
Yeah, feather.
It's fucking just a bird, mate.
Yeah.
You know?
Could be. I think
Be specific.
one of our most viral ghost stories is one where there was like lots of feathers.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, a fucking cat got a bird.
Yeah.
But it's interesting that a white feather would just float in through your
Tell you what,
bathroom
you
door.
be specific in Australia. You'd be like, an elephant
Yeah. Well,
comes to my house.
So again, listeners don't like it when you've given a specific one in one of our ones where my leg's hurting.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, that's not a specific thing.
That's pretty specific.
That's pretty specific.
Yeah.
When you die, come tell me your leg's hurting.
Yeah. That's very specific.
That's very specific.
And the long-time listeners have heard this, very specific. My auntie, was my mum's best friend. She died and she chose her own funeral song. I've told you this before. It's Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead.
Yes.
So as the casket was going down, they were playing Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead.
Classic.
And the first email mum opened up at work was Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead as a subject, and it had nothing to do with the rest of the email. She worked at a chiropractic, and it was like no relevance at all to what was inside the email.
That's a sign saying thank you for that.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted.
There's some
What do you want? What would your funeral? No, it's a dark subject. But what would you want your funeral song to be?
I got some wet ass pussy. I'd have Goo Goo Dolls Iris, man. I just love that.
Oh, really?
Song. Yeah, it's
that's
just
Grace's favorite song.
Yeah.
I think I'd like Always Look on the Bright Side of Life, Monty Python, so everyone would smile. But I love Outro by M83.
Don't know it.
You would know it. It's on almost all of our reels.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just like that. Actually, that's more of like a love song, Goo Iris, I guess.
Yeah.
But I actually really want to investigate those words. Speaking of weird and wonderful, like, what do the lyrics actually mean in Iris, man?
And I don't
Like,
want the world
I give up forever to
see.
touch you. Cool. Because I know that you feel me somehow.
Yeah.
I'd give up. Is this about a dead person now that I'm reading it? I'd give up forever to touch you because I know that you feel me somehow. So
Feel
they're obviously
like-
not there anymore.
No, I'd say feel like
Yeah, emotionally.
Yeah.
But I'd give up forever to touch you, and I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't want to go home right now.
Okay, yeah. So someone that he cares about so much has probably died.
Or broken up with. We're not sure
Yeah,
yet. That's
okay.
man,
Closest
that'd
to
be a
heaven.
fun study. How many breakup songs sound like someone's died?
Closest to heaven?
Yeah. All I can taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your life. And sooner or later it's over. I just don't want to miss you tonight. So maybe they are back alive. He's trying to get laid. I don't want the world to see me because I don't think that they'd understand when everything's made to be broken. I just want you to know who I am. So
Google the meaning.
can't fight the tears that don't come on or the moment of truth in your lies. When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive.
So something's hurt him so bad that he's just numb with pain.
I just want you to know who I am. So
Maybe.
Sounds like a
I just want
stalker
you to
crush.
I just want you to know who I am is probably potentially
like a
but,
stalker crush.
I want you to know who I am is like I've never been my true self or whatever.
Yeah,
or
it's a bit
I
confusing.
can't. I don't want the world to see the true version of me.
I don't know what it is,
Give it a
but
Google.
it sounds provocative.
This is that song that I was talking about.
Jeez. Give me oh yeah,
You know that one?
yeah.
Imagine that just going down. Yeah.
Yeah.
As you're going down the bloody
Yeah.
casket.
Oh.
No, that's there so everyone can cry.
Maybe do 2 songs. Do a funny one like "Don't Want No Short Dick Man."
Well, that's why I want Always Look on the Bright Side of Life by Monty Python.
Yeah.
Always look on the bright side of life.
We won. You lost. Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it? What is the actual meaning? I'm interested.
Well, let's have a. Do you want a quick Google and I'll just read out another story?
Okay.
Okay, again, people listening, don't just message, would you like a story from me about this?
Yeah.
I'd
Just
like
write
to
the
share.
story. Yeah.
Just write it, mate.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to ask ChatGPT though.
Oh,
Hey, what is the song Iris by Google Dolls about?
Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls is a pretty iconic 90s track, and it's all about longing and vulnerability. Essentially, the song was written for the soundtrack of the movie City of Angels, and it's sung from the perspective of someone who's willing to give up everything just to be truly seen by the person they love. It's got this really emotional core about wanting to be known and accepted for who you really are. So it's a big, heartfelt anthem about love and authenticity.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
someone's just inbox. It makes no sense. We're looking to sponsor our website. Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
No, what? And they want to pay you $1,700 a
Yeah.
week for 7 posts a week.
What's that about?
Hey, we can do it, but I'm not putting 7 posts up a week for fucking like erectile dysfunction or whatever.
Oh, you can do it on our website because no one goes to our website.
Or if it's our website, that's okay. Yeah.
I
If it's
know.
our website.
It looks like it's spelt wrong. We are looking to sponsor our website. I think it's fair to say looking to sponsor your website, and your page successfully qualifies for our program.
Oh, that
So,
sounds like a very that's dodgy as fuck. I just half ignore all those sorts of ones, but yes. Oh, you got
my
some
little
stories.
girl is now 6 years old, born in 2019. She talks about my dad like she's known him all her life, her granddad, but he passed in 2017. He tells me she misses him, but he does come and see. I said, how do you know granddad as he's in heaven? She tells me I'm silly as granddad sent her down as I was sad. Work that one out. At 6, she's clear of his pics I have of him now. At 6, she worked that one out. Even at 6, she clear of his pics. Maybe she knows his pics that I have of him in my home.
Yeah.
But how's that? So she's 6 in 2019. The dad's died in 2017. Dad says that she misses him, but he does come and see her. I said, how do you know granddad? Because he's in heaven. She said, you're silly. Granddad sent me down because you were sad. So
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read that one and I didn't understand the way she wrote it.
yeah, there's a few errors. in
Errors
it, but
grammar-wise,
That's a
yeah.
good one.
Whoa.
Yeah, so that
oh my
is
oh my
Josephine.
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a goodie.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. How long have we gone for? Oh, cool. We're
we got 10 minutes to
56
go.
minutes. That's good. What else has been going on then, Daniel?
Well, I just did, where was I? Darwin.
Oh, yeah, sick.
So that was fun, but yeah, nothing really.
I did ECC last night.
Who's that? What drug's that?
Yeah, the Experimental Comedy Club.
Oh, yeah.
So good, man. I'm loving doing new stuff.
Yeah.
I'm really, and even if they don't land that well, there's something that I'm enjoying about the craft of going, right, I can work on that little bit there. I'm going to fix that bit up. And then when you get it, that one time it does land, you're like, fuck, it feels like it's jigsaw coming together perfectly. And it's like a muscle. Like it's slowly getting a bit easier to figure out the structure and way to tell a joke as well.
Yeah. Just needs stage time.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
yeah.
all it is,
So-
eh? But yeah, I've got, I'm supposed to do a new 20 tonight at Fat Controller, but I haven't written anything yet.
Brand new 20.
So,
Like, I love that you're just going to do a brand new 20.
yeah, it's not going to be good,
Yeah.
but
And,
I'm just going to,
and I'm like, I just want to write 2 mil minutes.
I'm just going to, chuck together some ideas.
Yeah,
This
sick.
one says, My now deceased mum and myself went through some type of time/space warp.
Oh.
Driving up a road, we had to turn around. She pulled off onto a dirt road. We drove 200 metres in and pulled in a farm driveway 3-point turn. We could still see cars passing us on the main road, heading back to the main road. Bang. We were honestly on the other side of the main road. I stared at my mum in disbelief of what and where we were. We never spoke about it until 6 months before she passed away. We were driving near where it happened. I go, Mum, remember that? She shut me off with a look in silence. And that's where you just...
Bit creepy.
Yeah. Mate, I fucking had a time warp one.
Do you?
2.
You do.
Yeah. I looked after my nephew for 2 hours.
Yeah.
I felt like a day. But Halloween night,
Yeah.
I woke up on my fucking living room floor, bro, under the rug.
No, you did not.
I got home. I remember getting in the door. And
Oh, wait. So you
I was
had a
fucked
fair
up.
few-
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
I was-
Under the rug.
Yeah, bro.
Why?
I got no idea. Like, normally I'm all good, but I got pretty messy. And I remember getting home and then I don't know. I must have laid down on the floor and just fallen asleep.
Yeah.
I don't know why I wouldn't lay on the couch. I think like maybe my back was... But I just remember waking up like,
What the
what
fuck?
the fuck?
Isn't that funny?
Oh, very rarely has that happened to me, man.
Yeah.
So
When you get that drunk and you wake up and you're like, oh, where? How did this? Where was?
yeah.
How did I get home? Like,
Yeah, I've only ever had it twice, but it's never like,
Yeah.
where was I last night?
Yeah.
I always remember getting home,
Yeah.
but then I've woken up on the floor twice. And I don't know why. Like, in the same spot.
What is it that in TED? Are you sure you're not gay? Yeah, are you part of some gay underground fight club?
It keeps waking up with bruises.
yeah. I don't know. It might be gay, whatever. I remember falling. I just remember it twice. Those moments where you're like, what the fuck happened? And I remember one waking up and one of my housemates had got all of the clothes out of my closet and put it on top of me in my bed. And I was like, what the fuck is this? They're like, yeah, you were passed out.
Oh, so
I was
you're
like,
in the
okay,
closet.
cool,
Were
thank
you?
you.
Sure you're not gay?
And then another one was, I just sort of woke up on the couch and not realized how I got home, didn't know anything. And it was kind of scary.
Yeah.
But
I just remember I got a new ghost story, actually.
Ooh.
Yeah. One of
you
mine.
do?
Yeah. So last week went for family lunch. And we're talking about my nonna when she was sick. So there's a guy in the neighbourhood, I won't say his name just in case, but he's a bit special.
Yeah.
So he got hit by a car when he was younger, but I think also he's just a bit,
Yeah.
something's not right there.
Okay.
I know for a fact something's not right.
Yeah.
But he would visit Nonna when she was sick. And he said, Vince is here, which is my nonna.
Oh my Lord.
And they're like, what? He's like, yeah, Vince is here. He's visited. And they're like, go away. He's like, well, Vince has been in the room, and she started freaking everyone out. So they kicked him out.
Yeah.
And then Nonna starts talking to my nonna. She's like, oh, Vince is here. He's ready. He's ready for me. And then she was like, go away, Vince. I'm not ready. And then a week later is when Nonna decided to pass because it was her wedding anniversary. So
What?
Yeah. So,
Why have you never told me this?
my auntie told me. She told us that.
Wow.
So
Well, this is what, I think I remember saying to you, like, the only thing I remember of my grandpa's passing was him saying that there was his family and stuff was around him. Just before.
Yeah. That's why I said, like, it's a well-known thing that your family come and meet you. So, yeah, there was that.
Do you think that's your own, like, let's take away spirituality from it? Do you think that's your own subconscious going, okay, I'm here. This is what I've been told is it your family is around you. This is comforting me in a dark and hard time.
Maybe, but I don't know if
I don't believe that. I believe in the
yeah.
afterlife, but
Devil's advocate.
Devil's advocate, could that
Lucifer's advocate.
yeah, your brain's
How to
shutting
be
down, it's not working correctly, so for you to be able to deal with it.
Yeah, but it's just too common, especially from non-believers, I guess. So,
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah. What is it? That's
right.
an hour and 2. And I do need to go very
Cool.
shortly.
Sweet.
So, anything to plug, Delby?
What week is it? I'm doing a quiz out at Chapel Farm in Tujo on Friday. Well, it's not really Tujo. It's sort of into Reed Highway. So that's a quiz night there. I've decided to do teacher comedy night, quiz night. So
Sick.
you don't have to be a teacher to participate. I'm marketing it as which school is the smartest school.
Oh, okay.
Which school has the smartest teachers? Because we rank our students.
Yeah, but you could be a student at that school.
And participate.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're over 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, which school has the smartest teachers? Or this is like the ATAR ranking of teachers.
Yeah.
But if you're a quiz team listening in Perth, and you want to verse tables of teachers and see if your quiz team is smarter than teachers.
But wouldn't that
I'm
be
going to
like,
open it up to everyone.
Well, that's a good idea. Or could you open it up to people who go, like, if you went to Wanneroo,
come and verse.
You're representing what the teachers have actually taught you. And this will be proof.
Yeah, it could be, yeah. So that's going to be on the 17th of December. So I'll put tickets on sale this week.
You're sick.
So yeah, come check that out. I like the idea of which school has the smartest teachers, though.
It's good.
Come and represent your school.
I'm emceeing Rennick's meet and greet and Q&A, and an evening with Jared Rennick on this Saturday at the Freo Social, I think it is. And that's about it. We got Rennick on Friday. That's going to be good. And we got Thelma next Thursday. You hear?
Oh no, bro. The 20th?
I think it's next Thursday, yeah.
The 20th?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, I am, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank fuck.
Yes.
Right.
Thelma, baby.
Is that the medium?
Psychic medium.
Nice.
She fucking nails it as well.
All right. That's like Scooby-Doo. Thelma and the gang. Thelma, Fred.
Yep. So, but, all right. Yep.
And any Victorian listeners, I'm due over there 27, 28, 29, 30. Sunday singles, Melbourne, 30th. I've sold six tickets to Carlton.
November.
Yep. 6 tickets to Carlton on a Saturday night. Fuck, go figure. Only 50 to Geelong. So if you're a Geelong person, Friday night. Thank fuck for Joe White's club. I've done 90 at Altona on a school night on Thursday night.
Okay.
And then Frankston, I've done 38 tickets at the moment because it's a 1 p.m. matinee show. So
Frankston.
Get around at Teach Comedy Night all day, depending where you are.
Frankston, that'll be interesting, eh?
Well, I did a 450 seats last time I went to Frankston.
What?
Yeah, I had I hired Frankston Arts Centre. Sounds like I said Frank Sinatra there. Frankston Arts Centre.
Yeah.
And during the school holidays, I had 450 in, and I've only done 38.
Okay.
It's 1 o'clock on a Sunday, and it's outside of school holidays, so
yeah, nice.
Good tester. So I'll be doing Frankston straight to Sunday singles at 4.
Sick.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Bye.
Peace.